Well, Khamzat, they've been trying to keep you guys away from each other. You have security everywhere you go. Have you seen Sean Strickland at all this week?
No. Some boys said they see him running away from hotel fast after the media. The guy who said he gonna shoot me, he gonna do this, that, and I don't know why he's still at other hotels. And he was thinking no one gonna control me. And the guy is not here. We control this guy.
Well, what was your reaction when he posted the sparring footage last night?
Oh, God. It's funny. That's what led to me calling him out. Was it how long was the clip?
23 seconds.
23. And what a little dirty bastard. You post a light sparring. Let me take the hat off before they cut me. I try not to represent Monster on any press conference where I say something racist or based, as they would say. Statistics, man. It's so weird how those are racist these days. I don't know a lot of terrorists, but normally they're yelling Allah Akbar. But no, anyways, man. But that's what I'm talking about. The guy's just a little rat, dude. One, I didn't even know we were filming. Those are our warm-up rounds. It's dude, you're just a weak man. You're just a weak man. I mean, wouldn't you take that, a weak man?
I to be honest, I didn't think there was a lot in the clip.
Yeah, but it's also what is the point? We're light sparring, and you show those shorts a little questionable on my part, but they were Amazon,
Yeah. It was a bad angle for you.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad angle. But hey, I like women. He likes goats. I win there.
Do you feel, what made you post the sparring footage yesterday, by the way? Why did you post that?
No, just I find the old videos, some stuff, just post that. Because he's saying I spar only weak people, And on the video, we spar easy, just touch sparring. It's not 100% like usually I do. Because he said he doesn't want to spar hard. And when I started his hard, he was coaching Coach Eric, these guys starting to punch hard, he had some problems with his coach Eric too, because I was punching him hard, and he was always calling him can you stop this guy? Yeah, but this guy lies so much, brother. It's crazy.
You say he's lying?
Ask the people who's been in the gym. Ask his friends if the guy is real, they're gonna answer for that.
What is more important to you right now, right? Because you represent Chechnya and you want to take your belt back to your country for the people there. But also, Sean's not being very nice about your country and some of the people there. Which is more important to you, to take the belt home or to silence Sean?
What did you say?
Is it more important to you to win this title and defend the belt, or is it more important to you to beat Sean Strickland?
Doesn't matter for me. I just came here to work, brother. Just make money, beat somebody. And if it's Sean, it's Sean. If it's not Sean, we're gonna beat somebody else. So I don't care about that shit, He's doing his clown shit, so why should I care about that? And if it's gonna come the belt, if God wills, we're gonna have this Saturday the belt and go back home. Should be happy.
Did you guys spar more than that, or was that the only round that you guys ever did?
No, we actually only did we did one. We've only sparred once, and we did a I think it was 3-round spar. So we sparred once, but I kept telling you this, dude. When I go to a gym, I want to spar the best guy. I want to spar him, but he would always just go beat up the lower level guys. I don't know, man.
To let everyone know, if tomorrow at the press conference they say, let's do a face-off, are you happy to do a face-off, or do you think maybe it's better to just wait until fight night?
I'm happy today, but why should I not face off that guy, man? So I'm happy to fight. I'm happy to face. Why should not?
He said yesterday in his media that he called Hunter up and asked for this fight. He said he wanted to try your meat, and he called for the fight.
Try my meat.
Do you think he took something out of those spars that made him want this fight? Do you even believe he asked for this fight? What do you think is making him so confident coming into this one?
No, I mean, of course he. I don't know, man. Try my. What does that even mean, dude? Did you call him a when that happened? Did you say, what are you trying to say, dude? All right, relax. No, I mean, I think it's also a good fight. I think it's a fun fight. There's so many people in the division where it's what are the top 5? Brendan Allen, his punching bag, his meat. You know, like what else in the top 5 division you have right now? Like, so it's kind of nice just to get a fresh look, new blood. So I think the fight just kind of made sense.
Hamzat, right over here. On the Jackson podcast, you said you don't care if you leave the UFC undefeated and that you just want to go and do big things. Do you think there's any big things left for you at middleweight after this fight, or are the big things only at light heavyweight?
I don't think so, but still, Sean, not big thing for me because the guy I beat before, I did all 5 rounds. I took from guy like, I win all 5 rounds and with Duplessis, and he beats him twice, bro. If I stay there, if I beat Sean, then Imamo getting beat off Sean. So what's the point? Like we just going like Russian roulette, just roll? No, just wanna go big fights. Alex Pereira, if you're gonna lose, you're gonna come down. He's a big fight too, big name. If he not, I go to heavyweight, but maybe there as well. I need big names, big money. So I came here to do some big things, and just not stay here like take the easy fights.
So you're saying you're willing to even go up to heavyweight for a big fight if the opportunity is there?
Of course, for sure.
Do you get the impression that if you can't get this done, there's no one else in this division who can?
You know, hopefully guys are learning how to wrestle these days. It's just really hard, dude. When you're dealing with that kind of like Chechen style of leg humping, it's like unless you've experienced it before, it's hard to train for, because they just get on your leg and they just hold on for dear life. They don't really. It's hard to experience unless you train with these guys. I've trained with these guys forever, so I kind of know what it's like.
Do you find like, everyone's talking like, oh, they can't see each other in the lobby, we might not be able to do a face-off? Are you kind of getting a little bit bored of that narrative? It's a bit like, you are both adults.
I mean, I don't think he gives a does he?
He doesn't seem to.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. I think I didn't even know how this even get started. Oh, I know how it got started. He said like something about jumping me. He made a joke about like all my friends would jump you. And I said like, dude, you're a fucking coward. I'm a grown ass man. At no point in my life have I ever said I'm going to jump this man. Like to me, to say that and look myself in the mirror after saying that and saying that I'm going to threaten you and my fans, like it kind of makes me feel like a pussy. So the fact that you can say that's why I say you're a weak man. So I think I said that like, well, if you or any Chechen rolls up to me, they're going to get fucking, I think what I got like 20 plus 1. My carry gun's like 18 plus 1. So, but I mean, that's realistic. Like if you walk outside and there's 5 Chechens trying to fight, not in New Jersey, obviously, because we're in a communist state, but in Vegas, if I walk outside and there's 3 Chechens, I legally could put a bullet in each and every one of them. Why? Because in America, we value being a man. In America, we value one-on-one fights. We value stand your ground. What we don't value is being a weak third world pussy who threatens friends. Like it's such a soft mentality. Soft man.
Khamzat over here. There's obviously this added security that we talked about. We've seen there's uniformed police officers following you around. Is it amusing at all that this is kind of happening? Do you think it's necessary?
No, for me, it's just no problem. I'm from Chechnya, and in Chechnya, in every 100 meters, you see military with the Kalashnikov. So I don't care about how much security, how much these people around here. So it's for Sean's safety,
No, I mean, obviously, yes, this is not to the high degree of that, but is it just kind of funny that they're doing something a little different this week than normal? Or, I mean, do you get why the UFC is doing it?
Ask Dana. I'm not UFC. I'm just UFC fighter, man.
Law.
I'll leave it on this one. Look, the fight itself, everyone knows he's going to come out. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to shoot really early, and you're going to have to scramble and work your way back up. At what point in the fight do you think you start to turn it in your favor?
I don't have an issue. Like my boy Johnny's in the back, dude. Let's go, dude. My boy's Johnny in the back, dude. I think he's a far better wrestler than Chimaev. He shoots better, has better stand-up. So it's like I've been training with guys that are better than him. I think Johnny beats him on any Saturday. So I just like, I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna put anything at me where I'm like, oh, that's That's, you know, maybe if he feints right and lands and gets lucky and lands a punch, but like punch for punch, wrestle for wrestle, I got this.
You're very confident in yourself. You're obviously a favorite in this fight, but is there anything in Sean's arsenal that for you potentially could present danger?
Я не знаю вообще, ну посмотрим в бою, если есть, посмотрим. Буду рад, если он может что-то показать. Чем тяжелый бой, тем лучше для меня, тем лучше я остановлюсь.
I'm not sure. I guess the fight will have to show. We'll see. We'll see in the fight. I'll be very happy if he shows me something that I'm surprised by. But the harder the fight, the better for me because I can show myself and my best skills.
That was quick.
Sean, just curious. Obviously, a lot of people talking about the grappling with this fight, and people noticed a stat leading in that in all your UFC fights, no one has ever attempted a submission against you.
Maybe because I've only fought men. I don't know.
Sure. Does that surprise you at all, or like, did you know that stat?
I mean, dude, submissions are, dude. It's like I'm sad that I have to potentially have to deal with a guy who wants to dry hump my leg. It's but I'm also never really in a position to for guys to do submissions, right? Like I don't want to go on my back, you know. I'm not into that shit.
The fans are wondering what kind of approach you're going to take to this fight. With all the trash talk that's been said between the two of you, specifically from Sean's side, are you looking to punish him and really just maul him for 25 minutes, just like you did with the former champ, or are you looking to finish this quick? What's the approach to the fight?
Я ничего не планирую особо. Сейчас планирую просто подраться. И что там получится, то и получится. Буду идти в бой, как всегда я иду. И если Аллах даст, будет победа.
I'm not planning anything specifically. It's going to happen the way it's going to happen. I'm going to approach the fight the way I always approach the fight. I'm going to come out ready, and with God's help, with Allah's help, we'll see what happens.
Like Ali Akbar do a tweet or something I did. And I was like, bro, remember with Charlie Hebdo? You remember that? Remember that when you fucking piece of shit went there and murdered that guy in France? Did you post about him? Did you condemn that? It's like, at the end of the day, dude, these guys, even Chimaev said, well, my Muslim community, dude, your Muslim community, bro, you guys are like, if that's your Muslim community, that you have to jump somebody or go murder someone for freedom of speech, like you have a serious fucking problem. And that is why the UFC bring these fuckers in, fight or not. You just like, you make the sport almost unwatchable because you're bringing these people that are not compatible with America, that Americans don't give a fuck about. They don't understand America. They can never be an American.
Final question. I spoke to Sean last week after his open workout. I asked him at the end of the fight, without looking at the result, whatever happens, will you shake Khamzat's hand? And he told me that no, there's going to be no handshake, and most likely you will die enemies. Same question to you. At the end of the fight, win or lose, are you willing to shake his hand?
Я не думаю об этом. Зачем мне думать об этом? Пожать руку или не пожать руку. После боя, наверное, больше его в жизни я не увидел. Поэтому мне без разницы. Пожать ему руку, быть с ним другом, быть с ним не другом. Быть с нами дружить – это хорошо. Если врагом быть – это не так уж хорошо.
You know, this is not something that I think about. It's not something that I pause to actually contemplate. You know, it doesn't matter to me, shake his hand, not shake his hand, if I'm going to be his friend or I'm not going to be his friend, if I'm ever going to see him again in my life at all. It's good to be friends with us. It's not good to not be friends with us.
Удачи в субботу.